Today's topic is very common and very useful.
On this channel, we help you learn English through simple, real-life conversations.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to our English learning channel. I am Alex.
And I am Anna. We are so happy you are here today.
Today, we have a very interesting topic for you. We will talk about 3 words. These words are very similar, but they are also different.
Yes, the words are although, though, and even though.
I know what you are thinking. Alex, Anna, these words look the same, but they are not exactly the same.
That's right. But don't worry. Today, we will make this very easy for you. Very, very easy.
If you like videos like this, please like and subscribe to our channel. It helps us very much.
Yes, and turn on the notification bell. Then you will see all our new videos. Thank you.
Okay, let's start. Are you ready?
I am ready. Let's go.
So, Anna, why do we need to learn these 3 words?
Great question, Alex. These words are connectors. They help us show contrast.
Contrast? What does contrast mean?
Good question. Contrast means 2 different ideas or 2 different things.
Ah, like I like tea, but you like coffee.
Yes, exactly. That is a good example. But today we use although, though, and even though to show contrast.
So these 3 words do the same thing?
Not exactly the same. They are similar, but they are different. Today we will learn the differences.
Perfect. I like learning differences. So what is the first word?
The first word is although.
Although. Okay. Can you give me an example?
Of course. Listen carefully. Although it was raining, I went to the park.
Oh, so the first part says it was raining. The second part says I went to the park. These are different ideas, yes?
Yes, exactly right. The rain is a problem, but you still went to the park.
Interesting. So although shows that 2 ideas are different. One idea is a problem, but the other thing still happens.
Perfect. You understand. And the second word?
The second word is though. Though. Is it the same as although?
Very good question. Listen. Though it was raining, I went to the park.
Wait. This sounds the same as the although example.
I know it sounds the same, but they are not exactly the same. Though is more informal. It is more casual.
Casual? What does that mean?
Casual means not formal, more like friends talking, more like relaxed.
Ah, so although is more formal and though is more casual?
Yes, that is correct. Although is more formal, though is more casual and friendly.
Great. So what is the third word?
The third word is even though.
Even though. This word is longer.
Yes, it is 2 words actually, even and though.
Okay. Give me an example, please.
Even though it was raining, I went to the park.
This sounds the same too.
Yes. They sound the same, but even though is stronger. It shows more surprise or more problem.
More surprise? Can you explain?
Of course, with even though, the problem is bigger or more difficult.
Ah, so the rain in the first example is a small problem, but with even though, the rain is a bigger problem.
Exactly. You are very smart.
Haha, thank you. So now I understand. All 3 words show contrast, but they have small differences.
Yes, that is perfect. Now, let's look at the differences more carefully.
Okay, so let's talk about although first.
Good idea. Although is the most formal of the 3 words.
Formal. That means writing, office, business?
Yes, exactly. You use although in formal writing. In essays, in business emails, in formal conversations.
Got it. Can you give me more examples?
Sure. Example 1, although she was tired, she finished her work.
So she was tired, but she finished the work anyway?
Yes, exactly.
What is example 2?
Example 2, although the price was high, we bought the car.
Okay, so the price was high, but they bought the car.
Correct. And example 3, although I don't like vegetables, I eat them because they are healthy.
So I don't like vegetables, but I eat them anyway, for health.
Perfect. You understand.
Now, can we use although in casual conversation with friends?
Yes, you can. But it is not common. It sounds a little formal. Most people use though or even though with friends.
Aha, so although is for formal situations.
Yes. For writing, business, formal speaking.
Understood. Now, what about though?
Though is more casual and informal than although.
What does informal mean again?
Informal means relaxed, friendly, like talking with friends.
Ah, yes. So we use though with friends.
Yes, and in casual writing, like text messages, like emails to friends, like casual conversations.
Good. Can you give me examples?
Of course. Example 1. Though I was tired, I went to the party.
So I was tired, but I still went to the party.
Yes.
Example 2.
Though it's expensive, I want to buy this coffee maker.
So it is expensive, but I want to buy it anywhere.
Exactly right.
What is example 3?
Though my English is not perfect, I am not afraid to speak.
That is a good example. So my English is not perfect, but I am not afraid. I will speak anyway.
Perfect. And listen to this. You can also put though at the end of the sentence.
At the end? Really?
Yes, listen. I am not afraid to speak, though my English is not perfect.
Wait, that is different. You can put though at the end?
Yes, this is a special thing with though. You can put it at the beginning or at the end.
Interesting. Can you do that with although?
No. Although goes only at the beginning, not at the end.
Aha, so that is a difference.
Yes. Although, beginning only. Though, beginning or end.
Excellent. This is very useful. Now let's talk about even though.
Yes. Even though is very interesting.
Why?
Because even though is stronger. It shows more emphasis. It shows more surprise or more difficulty.
Can you give me an example?
Sure. Listen carefully. Even though the weather was terrible, we had a great time.
So the weather was terrible. It was really bad, but we still had a great time. Yes, and the even though makes it stronger. It says, the weather was very bad, but we still had fun.
Ah, so it is like more dramatic.
Yes, more dramatic. I like that word. Another example?
Even though he studied only 1 hour, he passed the test.
So he studied only 1 hour. That is not much time, but he still passed?
Exactly. The even though emphasizes that 1 hour is very little. It is surprising that he passed.
I understand. Even though is stronger and more dramatic.
Yes, and here is another one. Even though I didn't sleep well, I felt great all day.
So I didn't sleep well. That is a problem, but I felt great. It is surprising.
Perfect.
Can we use even though in casual conversation?
Yes, you can use it with friends, but it is more emotional and more emphasizing.
So even though is for when something is surprising or difficult?
Yes, exactly right.
Okay, so now I want to compare all three. Can we do that?
Great idea. Yes, let's compare.
So all three words show contrast, right?
Yes, that is the main thing they have in common.
But they are different in some ways.
Yes, let me explain. Although is formal. Though is casual and informal. Even though is stronger and more dramatic.
Okay. Can we use the same sentence with all three?
Excellent question. Yes, let's try.
Okay. The situation is I want to go to the beach. The weather is bad. Let's make 3 sentences.
Perfect. Sentence 1 with although. Although the weather is bad, I want to go to the beach.
This sounds formal and neutral, right?
Yes, it is just a statement, a fact.
Okay, sentence 2 with though. Though the weather is bad, I want to go to the beach.
This sounds more casual and friendly.
And sentence 3 with even though. Even though the weather is bad, I want to go to the beach.
This sounds like the weather is very bad, but I really want to go.
Ah, I hear the difference now.
See? The 3 words say the same idea, but with different feelings.
This is great. So, in one situation, you can use all 3, but the feeling is different.
Yes, exactly.
Anna, I have a question. Where do we put these words in the sentence?
Great question. This is important.
Okay, I'm listening.
So, usually, although, though, and even though go at the beginning of the sentence.
At the beginning?
Yes. Example, although I was busy, I called you.
I was busy first, then you say, I called you.
Exactly. But remember, though is special. You can also put it at the end.
Yes, I remember. I called you, though I was busy.
Perfect.
Can we put even though at the end?
No. Even though usually goes only at the beginning.
Okay, so although, beginning, even though, beginning, though, beginning or end.
Yes, that is correct.
Great, this helps a lot. Anna, I want to talk about common mistakes.
Oh, good idea. Many learners make mistakes with these words.
What is a common mistake?
Mistake number 1, using although or even though at the end of a sentence.
Is that wrong?
Yes, it is wrong. You cannot say, I called you although I was busy. This is incorrect.
So why can you put though at the end, but not although or even though?
That is a good question. Though is special. It is more flexible.
Interesting. What is mistake number 2?
Mistake number 2, using of after these words.
Of? Like what?
Some learners say, although of the rain, I went to the park.
That is wrong?
Yes, very wrong. You should say, although it was raining, I went to the park, or although there was rain, I went to the park.
Ah, so you need a subject and a verb.
Yes, exactly. This is important.
What is mistake number 3?
Mistake number 3, confusing although with however.
Are these words different?
Yes, very different. However is different. Listen, I was tired. However, I went to work.
This looks similar.
It looks similar, but it is different. Although connects 2 ideas in one sentence. However, separates 2 ideas into 2 sentences or 2 clauses.
Ah, so although is a connector for one sentence, however is a connector for 2 sentences.
Yes, very good.
Thank you for the corrections. Now let's practice with real-life situations. Can you give me some real-life situations?
Of course. I love this part.
Situation 1.
Okay, you want to go to the gym, but you are tired after work.
So how do I use although?
Although I was tired after work, I went to the gym.
Nice. How do I use though?
Though I was tired after work, I went to the gym. Or you can say, I went to the gym, though I was tired after work.
Good. And even though?
Even though I was very tired after work, I went to the gym.
This emphasizes the tiredness, yes?
Yes, the tiredness is stronger.
Great. Next situation.
Situation 2. Your friend's cooking is not very good, but you like your friend.
Haha, this is funny. So, how do I say this politely?
Good question. Although your cooking is not perfect, I love you as a friend.
That is honest.
You can also say, even though your cooking is not perfect, you are a great friend.
Perfect. Next situation.
Situation 3. You want to learn English, but it is difficult.
Okay. Although English is difficult, I want to learn it.
Great. Or, even though English is difficult, I am not giving up.
I like that. That is encouraging. Okay, now let's do listening practice.
Yes, I will read some sentences. You listen. You tell me which word I use.
Okay, I am ready.
Sentence 1. I enjoy my job. I enjoy my job even though the pay is low.
So, you used even though.
Correct. Why did I use it?
Because the low pay is a problem, but you still enjoy the job. It is surprising.
Perfect. Next sentence.
Though the movie was long, I loved it.
You used though.
Correct. This is casual and friendly, right?
Yes, it sounds relaxed.
Next sentence. Although he didn't speak English well, he gave an amazing presentation.
You used although.
Yes, this sounds formal. It is like a report or a story.
Good, I understand. Now, Anna, I want to ask our viewers a question.
Oh, great idea.
Here is the question. What is your favorite meal? Although, though, or even though you eat many things, what is your favorite?
That is a fun question.
So I want to know, viewers, tell us in the comments, what is your favorite meal?
Yes, and tell us why. Use although, though, or even though.
For example, you can say, although I eat pizza, my favorite meal is my mother's cooking.
Or, even though I am very busy, I always have time for my favorite food.
That is true. Food is important.
Yes, food is very important.
Okay, before we finish, let's review. What are the most important things to remember?
Good idea. Let me list them. Number 1, all 3 words show contrast.
Yes, they show two different ideas.
Number 2, although is formal.
Right, for writing in formal situations.
Number 3, though is casual and informal.
And you can put it at the end or the beginning.
Exactly. Number 4, even though is stronger and more dramatic.
You use it when something is surprising or difficult.
Yes. And number 5, these words need a subject and a verb, not just a noun.
Very important. Don't use of after these words.
Correct. And finally, remember the position. Although, beginning only. Even though, beginning only. Though, beginning or end.
Perfect. These are the main points.
I hope you feel better about these 3 words now.
Yes, these are useful words, and now you understand the differences.
Exactly. You can use them correctly in your writing and speaking.
And remember, practice is very important. Use these words in your daily life.
Yes, write emails, write messages, speak with friends. Use these words.
If you practice, you will remember them.
Absolutely.
Okay, so please, please, please like this video.
Yes, like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell.
We make new videos every week to help you with English.
And we read all your comments. We love hearing from you.
So tell us, what is your favorite meal?
Use although, though, or even though in your comment.
We want to know.
Yes, we want to know.
Okay, thank you so much for watching.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Keep practicing your English.
You are doing great. Keep going.
See you in the next video.
Goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, everyone. We will see you in the next video. Bye.
Or no bye. No bye.